Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to Chantilly for the Polo United Nations Day 2, Game 5. France Occitanie versus Belgium. France Occitanie being the champions. Occitanie, apologies. I'm Tim Ward, your commentator. I'll try and get the names right from now on in. Occitanie won this tournament last year. They have 3 out of the 4 players. We'll have a look at them now. So for France, Occitanie, at number 1, the patron of the team, she played brilliantly all the way through the tournament last year, Isabelle Lerinaudi. At number 2, I believe he's a new player to this team, Eluan Badarello. He's 2-goal player. And then the 2 brothers. At number 3 is Simon Zavaleta, 6-goal player, and I believe the MVP of the final last year. And at the back, Ramiro Zavaleta of 4, for how those 2 brothers play together. Versus Belgium, they got to the semis last year. Augustine Emsens of 0, Guillermo McLaughlin, Guige of 4, Salvador Arastua of 3, and Francisco Pancho McLaughlin at the back of 5. Belgium got to the semi-finals last year. So, with also, I believe, just one slight change to the team. They also played last year with the 2 brothers, McLaughlin brothers against Zavaleta brothers. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Second game of the day. Belgium with the ball. So Isabel up at the front there. Out to the right. Sorry, we're just trying some new tech. We're going to be getting the flow very soon. Just taking a moment. But we start with a hit in to the Zavaletas. Ramiro Zavaleta with the green helmet brings it in. His brother will be going for the run. There's it is, up into the middle. Simon does pick that up beautifully. They've done that pass 1,000, 10,000, maybe 100,000 times. Simon Zavaleta waits, then he sends that one up forward. Can't find his man up at the front. The defense here from Belgium is good. Having a look back over both shoulders. Little backhand there from Salva. And Pancho. This is Pancho with the yellow helmet. Pancho peeling away nicely and finding space around the other way. That was a great little move from Pancho. McLaughlin. Another couple of taps over the halfway line. Followed up well there, I believe, by Salva, but they've lost it here to Zavaleta. He's not going to run himself, Zavaleta. Very, very patient player. Simon, he waits and then sends up the pass, looking for Eluan up at the front. Eluan in with the right-off, but gets hooked out of it. And Pancho takes control, the number 4 for Belgium. Pancho, couple of taps forward, waits till he's got space for the full shot. There it is. The left, waiting for it, is Salva with the black helmet. Done quite a lot of work already. Well, coming onto that ball was Eluan. He went over and turned it. There was a Belgian player, Salva, I think, coming down the line. Whether they're going to blow against Eluan there and give it to Salva or the other way around, which we'll see. Okay, well, it's going in favour of the red team, Occitanie. And Ramiro has his brother nearby. He'll leave it for his brother. Nice little leave there for Simon, giving him space. Simon will put it up into the middle and look for someone. Elouan is there maybe to finish it up on the near side. Can't get it. He's ridden out. There's a free man behind. But then comes, well, Pancho turns around and gets control. See if he can turn this defense back into attack. He can't just yet. Not quite picking up the big shot he was looking for. And they haven't got away. Pancho again, though, closing the back door for Belgium. On this small black horse, Pancho cuts it out to the right for his bro. Guiget taking out the man, leaving it for Salva. Good play, this. Promising stuff from the Belgian Animales. They're a fairly new team. 3 years old they've been, this team. Augustin Emzens has started Polo and he's come a long, long way already. Back into possession. This is Guiget. Guiget rolls the wrist and finds a little pass to his brother. Nice to see two brothers battling it out today. Pancho finding some space up at the front, kicking on and breaking away on this little black horse. Open backhand flick shot through the goal. Nice finish, Pancho. McLaughlin, now commentator. The number one commentator, that's your man. He can walk the walk and talk the talk. There he goes. What a touch there, that near side flick of the wrists. Pancho McLaughlin. He's also the mastermind behind this organization, looking after Emsens. They're building a beautiful polo club in Belgium. They've been playing on the European circuit for 2 years. They're playing the French Open after this, in fact, with a very similar team. I believe they're just swapping Salva for his older brother, who's 6 goals. Bringing more and more horses, no doubt. Pancho is organizing this Animales setup. That's his brother, Guillermo, who I believe it's his birthday today. Guiget, happy birthday, mates. Hope he's having a good one. Let's see if he gets a win for his birthday. Anyway, his brother Pancho, the mastermind, the commentator. One tap. Waits for his mates to go up ahead, then sends one along the ground out to the right. Checking up on there is Salva. He'll turn it in toward the goal. Salva. Pancho's gone forward as well for the pass. Get a good shot. But he goes over the front of the goal. And indeed over the back line there. We had a good shot of the famous barn there in Chantilly, becoming iconic. Ramiro Zavaleta then brings it in. His brother Simon runs out to the right to try. Apologies, ladies and gentlemen. Apologies for that. We just had a technical error from my side. There's a whistle there. Belgium lead by 1. What did I miss? Beautiful day here. Beautiful colours we're getting. So Belgium, they lead by 1. It looks like they're going to get the hit back in their own half. Pancho. Pancho, the big man at the back, brings it in. What are his options? Waiting for him is Elouan. So Pancho sends it away. Nice pass Who will he find? Salva running into the space. Salva not getting the shot he was looking for. Coming back on to it. Pancho, though, comes in to try and pick it up. Pancho leans out, taps it around. Can he get away from the marker here? Guiget, his brother, comes in to help him out. And we got a whistle. Maybe for blocking. Live blocking. Maybe the line. So we have a spot hit. And perhaps, I'm not sure what the weight is here. Perhaps someone is changing, waiting. I'm not sure. 33 seconds left of Chukka number one. So Occitani, the red shirts, bring it in with Ramiro. Little pass up to Simon. Simon checks up and waits. Who's he got? Elouan running up forward for the pass. Isabel will be there as well. Still comes in, though, from Guiget. But he loses it again to Simon with the green helmet. Sorry, Ramiro with the green. Simon comes back around to try and get onto it. On the ball now is Pancho, though, for Belgium at the back. As he usually does, waits patiently, finds his space, waits for his teammates to find space, then sends up some beautiful passes. That one, though, has been snatched away by Ramiro. The number 4 for Occitani brings it himself through the pack, down through the middle. Simon is backing him up. He might want to leave it for Simon. He's lost it there to Guiget with the backhand, and Pancho looking for the counter-attack. Running from the back to the front is Pancho McLaughlin. But we hear a whistle. He ran out of time, and the Chukka ends 1-0 for Belgium versus France. Occitani. We'll take a short break. We'll try and fix the tech and get it much better for next. Chukka, thank you very much. We'll be back in a minute. So I'm just going to hang up and call back, okay?
and goal by Belgium. Salva Arrastua, and it's 2-0 for the Belgium team. Knock-in won by Belgium. Still looks strong in this moment.
So we're back once again, ladies and gentlemen. Ready for chukker number 2. Here we go. Pancho McLaughlin had a strong first chukker. They lead 2-0 Belgium. He brings it in. Pancho sends it. He finds his brother beautifully. Guige, birthday boy, sends one into the middle. There is Salvo, can't quite get hold of it, and Ramiro manages to turn it for Occitanie. Tucks it back inside. His brother Simon on one of his greys. Pretty sure he played a couple of amazing greys last year. Pancho with a big backhand. Is there a Belgian shirt to pick it up? Oh, Salva's working on it. Simon was coming down the line though. I think Salva had to cross the line in order to get onto that one. Went right up high. Drops down. Yeah, Simon was coming straight down the line there. So Occitanie will have a good chance here. They're marching them all the way down to what looks like a 60-yard penalty. Simon on his little one of his greys, and his bro Ramiro. Simon looks to be the one who will take this. He'll tee it up. And they really pulled it out of the bag to win the final last year. It was a magnificent game. 2 Zavalettas, so unstoppable that day. Here we go. How are they going to get on? Looking to retain the title, the Polo Nations Cup. From the 60. Stopped and cleared away by the Belgian team. Nicely done. Salva, working hard is Salva. Getting the ride off and able to leave the ball there. Well done. Give it to Pancho. Pancho to do his thing and smack it down the field. It's gone along the ground. Salva's managed to break away from his man and come back onto it. Take it out into the corner. Can he run around the outside here? He's got Ramiro to contend with. Quick little black horse, but he doesn't manage to get the play. Oh, Pancho coming in for a strong ride-off. He wins it, but very quickly gets it stolen back off him. And letting that grey fly now is Simon Zavaleta. Look how that horse runs. Pancho's going to have to work hard to catch him. Look at this horse go of Zavaleta. Near side, offside. Pancho got him in the end. The next one coming through is Isabel. She gets a touch onto it, but the backhand comes in from Belgium. Great attack. Beautiful polo. Great defense from Pancho. He never gave up, and he managed to catch up to that lightning grey horse of Simon Zavaleta. Salva with a vital backhand. Okay, so they're changing horse halfway through the second. Occitani back to with 1-2. 1-2. And the title holders come back onto the field. Animales team 10. So yeah, they're an interesting team. They've come a long way, like I said, in the 3 years since Agustin Emsens has been playing polo. He is a horseman. I think his family are work with horses, and he's picked up the sport of polo. And he's come a long way, playing very, very well himself, but also building a fantastic organization around Los Animales. They're always having fun as well, which is really important. Okay, Occitani then, with Ramiro weaving left and right and beating Salva in the process. McLaughlin, Guiget comes on to challenge Ramiro. Oh, and Salva came back and took it. But not for long. Still comes back, but it was a foul in the process. I think Ramiro probably had to go near side to get that steal. Salva doing a lot of work for his team there. And he's getting his team a penalty. A hit from the spot. Pancho tees it up. And takes it forward into the middle. Oh, he's not got enough angle there. And he's, oh no, he's all right, I think. Oh, well. Simon Zavaleta thought he had the right angle. If he'd started on the other side of the line, he was all right. But the umpire said no, he must have started slightly off. The umpire said no. And plus, they were moving up this way. Going to move them all the way back. Pancho wants the 60. Umpire says, no, halfway. So midfield penalty for Belgium. They lead by 1. Pancho from the halfway line. First time he's got a big hit. The big man, out he goes, hard left. Nice backhand coming in from Occitani. Zavaleta sends it up. Isabel's there. Eloan trying to get it up to Isabel. Got some space here, Eloan. Oh, he's on a fast horse too. Isabel's still up at the front. She can finish it off if she gets the pass. Who's the next man coming in? Pancho's there in defense. Gets a bit of a hook, and he does enough, keeping the man away. Next one through. Well, Pancho's come back onto that. Well played, getting that defense and the attack. Well played, Pancho. Can he get the pass up to the front? Here it comes. Up toward the front. Salvo will be trying to push onto it. There in defense is Eloan. He plays a backhand out toward the boards. Oh, and it's found the man as well. It's found Zavaleta. And through he comes. Simon Zavaleta heading out toward the goal. This is great play. Pancho doesn't seem to be chasing him. He knows he's got that chance. Hooks it up and sends it out to the left. Great play. These are two very well-rounded teams. Similar constellations. Check out our social media pages. Polo Line OK on Instagram. Polo Line INT on Facebook and Polo Line TV on YouTube. Pancho then hits that one nicely under the neck to Salva. Salva gets a couple of taps. Pancho tucks in behind him, asks him to leave it. He does so, giving Pancho a bit more space to get a bit more ground and then send one up beautifully toward the front. Who's there? Emsens or Salva's working there as well to try and get hold of it. Emsens is in the middle. And so it's McLaughlin. Guiget Guiget's having to try and take on Zavaleta here. Zavaleta trying to sneak past. Doesn't manage to. Well done, Guiget. Gets the turn for Belgium. They lead by 1. Pancho comes in to give him a hand. Ball gets sent up toward the goal. Over onto the near side is Salva. The backhand comes right from the middle of the goal mouth by Zavaleta Ramiro. And I think went over his own backline. I think we'll get a safety 60, is it? I think I heard a whistle. We've got 1 minute 17 left of Chukker number 2. We've just had a phenomenal match going into extra time here in day 2. Great Britain versus Switzerland. Now we've got the finalists, the winners of last year versus the semi-finalists. Just going on down there, not sure what it is. Was it a safety 60, perhaps? Salva seems to be teeing the ball up. Emzens was waiting with him. Now he's gone forward. And Pancho, the boss, comes back. He'll tee the ball up, take a shot. Pancho McLaughlin then for Belgium. Los Animales. Well, wide to the left. A minute to go of Chukker 2. 5 Chukker match, of course. Whoa, bringing it in from the back line was Ramiro, but he had showed too much of it to Salva, who came hunting down, not managing to get the steal. And Occitani do manage to release it, but I think it was on the Chukker, end of the Chukker, was it? Oh, a little risky play. A bit careless there from... Are you... Okay, here we are. Sorry about that. So, 50 seconds left still. And Zavaleta brings it in. Ramiro just cleared it out of the goal mouth earlier on. Now Ramiro's going himself under the next shot. Not quite getting the angle on it. Pushes it out to the right.
horses interact with each other is deeply moving. Their communication is filled with sensitivity. This inspired Standing Rock, with support from the HPA, to present a trophy to the season's most outstanding team, honouring the core values behind fair play and sportsmanship. It reflects a world where fair play isn't just a rule, but a promise we make to each other about respecting, supporting, and achieving together.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, for Chukka number 3. Now, it's a low-scoring game. We've seen good polo from both sides. It's the first game for these teams in this tournament. So they're a little bit wary, just feeling out each other. Both their own team and the opposition. Pancho takes a hit from the back. His brother runs forward. So does Salva, and Emzins is up there as well. That's a pass out to Guige. Birthday boy. Salva comes in behind him. Pancho swings right round to the left. Still in possession. Guige's got it again. Can he get past the man here and send it up to Emzins, who's waiting for the pass up the front? Not this time. Ramiro plays an open backhand straight to the stick of his brother. Then Ramiro goes for the run. So does Isabel. He leaves it. Sorry, Simon leaves it for Ramiro. Simon opens up, smashes it up to the front. This is lovely polo. Up to the front there, though. Turning on to meet it. Coming through the backhand is Salva and McLaughlin. Pancho finds it. Pancho waiting for his team to go forward. Emzens has gone long. Guige stays close. Pancho has his man to contend with. Salva's coming in for support. Somehow, Pancho still got it. And now he's where he likes to be, at the back for the pass through. At times, Salva gets well ridden out. The backhand comes in from Eluan. Not a big backhand, and the shot comes in, though. I think it was Salva out to the right there. Great stuff there from Belgium. Looking very strong. Nice passing polo. Occitani struggling to find the gaps. Waiting. Something going on. Someone off their horse there. So just a horse change, I think. So both these teams probably kept an eye on the game this morning. Great Britain versus Switzerland. Both of those teams are worth keeping an eye on. Very, very strong teams indeed. It's one of the more competitive tournaments in Europe, this Polo Nations Cup. We've got 10, 12 gold teams this year. From the back line then. Ramiro finds Simon out to the left. Eloan is in there to give them trouble. And Pancho's back in the attack. Pancho's found space all up at the front. You got to watch out for Pancho. Here he comes through. He's a smart player. He'll hang out at the back, waiting for his moments. And then when he sees it, he'll pounce. He read that play beautifully. Came in, scored that one nicely. Read the play before everyone. He gave him the time to shoot. Nice, strong little horse he's got there. Out of the line out, Simon comes in to try and pick it up. Doesn't manage to hold it for very long. Pancho, the goal scorer, has got the ball again. Slow swing this time, trying to find his brother. His brother's got a good ride off on on his man, but doesn't carry the ball. And then Ramiro turns it for Occitani. They don't waste time. He sends one down the line for Zavaleta, his brother. He knows he's on a fast horse. I think his horse is faster than Pancho's. Pancho's coming back, and so is Guige. Zavaleta with the cut shot toward the goal. Not quite enough angle or distance, I think. And Pancho turns around onto it and smashes it first time, unleashing Salva. And now it's a horse race down the other end. What a little piece of play this is. Salva heading down the ground at a flat out gallop. Isabel is coming back into defense. Elouan as well there to put the pressure on Salva. He's run out of energy and goes over the top of the ball. Coming through is Mzens for Belgium. Zavaleta sweeps in for Occitani to try and control things a bit here, and he does so well. Take it out now of the danger zone is Ramiro. Leaves it for his brother. This is where they're so good, when it's just effortlessly passing from one to the other. That one goes down the ground, and then there's a big ride-off going on with Pancho and Elouan. Pancho looks to be getting the better of him in this ride-off, and that tough little horse he's on. Got the goal on. Look how it spun round nicely too. Good one. Has a look around. Opens up. Slaps it down the ground again. And finds space to take the next shot. Again, his first time down the ground. Having a look behind him is Salva. And he's realised he's got an overlap. He can't believe it. He shoots through and gets the goal. Wow, well played. Great teamwork. And Pancho Benzadon sending up the passes. This chap, Salva, is working. So this is 4-1 against the title holders. Belgium are making a scene here in Chaka 3. Both of them with their eyes on the title. Great teamwork from Belgium there. Great passes from the back from Pancho McLaughlin. Okay, so we'll line up. Of course, I think some players have changed horse. In fact, there's only 2 Belgian players on the field. Just they are going to politely wait here for Pancho and his brother Guige. In we go. Guige gets a hold of it in the line-out. Still having to work hard on that. Waits now as his team go forward. Pancho stays close to his brother. Salva's gone forward. Mzens is right up at the front. It's not going to reach Mzens. Pancho sneaks past his man and picks it up nicely. Heads toward the goal. This is smart stuff. Cut shot attempt, but no, didn't hit it cleanly on the cut shot. But great play from Pancho and his brother there. Lovely pass. This is great to watch. When brothers play together, they've always got something that other players just don't quite have. That telepathic communication. So here we are. And just hours and hours and hours of playing together since they were young kids. I'm sure these 2 sets of brothers. Here we go. Here's an example of it. Little back pass. Just about working out for Ramiro. He's got time. Sends one up to the middle. Defense is good at the moment, but Elouan's managed to hold off his man and take a shot at the goal. He didn't get the angle on that, though. Not easy playing an under the neck shot when someone's riding you off. You're not allowed to follow through, causing danger to the player you're riding off. So Belgium leading 4-1. 1 minute left of Chaka number 3. Then we'll take a short break for the second half. Pancho puts it in the middle. Salva runs on with intent. Goes over the top. Well backed up by Mzens. Mzens sends a good one up into the corner. Back up to Salva. He's found Salva, has he? Salva's got to be careful not to foul that. Ramiro comes in defence. Ramiro again. Nicely done. Using the width of the field there. Across the middle of the field. Beautiful polo to watch. This Occitani team waiting now as his teammates go forward. Isabel's there. He's got Simon behind him, but in front of Simon was Salva. He got the ball, got the backhand, and Pancho was on the line there. And, well, Simon, a little bit frustrated, thought he could sneak around the front there, but Pancho was dead quick to get onto that line. Sorry, not Pancho, it's Guige. My apologies. Guige was on that line. He anticipated the play. He turned before the backhand came. So that'll end chapter number 3, ladies and gentlemen, with Belgium 4 goals to France Occitanie's 1. We'll be back in a couple of minutes.
Vous savez pourquoi j'aime vivre ici? Parce que j'aime ses habitants. J'aime les soutenir avec mon livret. Et j'aime donner 1 euro chaque mois à un projet et voir ma banque en donner autant. J'aime voir s'élever les nouvelles entreprises près de chez moi. J'aime voir arriver à maturité les initiatives locales qui nous régalent. J'aime voir que l'on prend soin des êtres qui nous sont chers. Des solutions concrètes et solidaires existent pour soutenir ceux qui se mobilisent près de chez moi. J'aime mon territoire.
Argentines, I think, they play a key role in the British season. They are managers of clubs, they train teams, they are part of teams.
baby, I should have let you go. I should have let you just walk on.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Polo liners around the world to Chaka number 4, Belgium versus France Occitanie. Belgium 4-1 up, and they've got themselves a penalty to start Chaka number 4. It's a 5 Chaka match, of course. So thank you very much. If you are watching on social media, please feel free, send us a message. And if we've got time, we'll shout you out. Ghulam Abbas, Polo. Okay, here we go. It's a strong shot from the 60, but just wide to the right. So thank you very much, Ghulam Abbas. And Cedric Depont, thank you. Vamos Belgium, let's go Animales. Animales, so they've got a fan club, I imagine. They're a great fun team, the Animales. So thank you very much, Cedric. Oh, here we go. Animales on the charge here at the moment. Salva, the terrier, at the front, working so hard, and he just grabs anything that goes free. And he managed to snap that one up, steal it out of the under the nose of Zavaleta, and get the goal, making it 5-1. This would be a great start to their campaign so far, Belgium. Well, a well-organised team, a team that stays together. Both these teams have played a lot together. So I'd say both these teams have a very good chance of getting to the later stages of the tournament. Zavaleta. Simon turns it. Ramiro comes around. Simon takes it across the field himself. Guiget looks to go after him. He's left it behind there, but luckily Ramiro has got his brother's back, picks it up and sends it back up toward the front. Simon gets hooked out. Salva manages to get the hook and the ball there. Well played by him. He's lost it though. And Occitanie back on the charge here with the two Zavaleta brothers linking up well. Not well enough. McLaughlin, Pancho, launches another one. He hits that ball so well up at the front, putting the pressure on, I think it was Emsens with the near side backhand. Well done by him. And Pancho, though, straight back to him. Pancho sneaks past one man. Pancho on this little black horse, taps it a couple of times, half swing toward the goal. Pancho. Okay, so we're back in business. To apologise, just out for a second there. But we're starting again. Okay, so Pancho has got himself and his team a penalty here. Doing a lot of damage. Lovely black course he's on. Is it a gelding? Hits a strong torpedo across, and Emsens puts himself in the way to stop it. Takes the one for the team there. Sorry, it was Elouan. Did a great job. Saved a goal there. It was firing through from Pancho. He didn't quite loft underneath it. Pancho again, controlling things from the back. That's where he's so good. And then just sending these searching passes, and his brother getting on the end of them, just like this. Guiget now, looking to go left and right, looking to go right. So Ramiro's in there trying to stop him now. Guiget trying to twiddle its way through. Eventually, though, the ball goes over the back line. But again, great work from Pancho, putting that ball right into the danger zone. Guiget doing well to pick it up. Defense. It took two of them, stopped them. Emsen slowed him down, and then Ramiro came in to make a play on the near side. Ramiro then goes left here out to Simon. Guiget comes and challenges Simon. Ramiro comes back around. Now runs forward. Watch out for Ramiro. Can he wait for that? No. Guiget was onto it quick enough. Guiget, McLaughlin, the birthday boy, manages to take two red shirts with him there, leaving Salva to come riding like a bat out of hell around the outside. Defense is good. Backhand near side comes in toward the goal, but Simon will just watch that go over the top. He's not happy, though. He's looking a bit frustrated with this. They're not quite executing their set plays and their targets. The passes aren't quite finding each other and stuff just yet. Still, they've got 4 goals to get, and they've got a chucker and a half to do so. Here we see Isabel hopping onto her fresh horse. Beautifully mounted she is. And there's Gus Emsens, Agustin. We used to call him the new kid on the block. He's not so new anymore. Getting to the semi-finals last year. Good rider, as you can see. 3 years in the sport of polo. So, Occitanie, France, well, they need to change something up, I think. They're playing nice passing polo, but it's just not being effective. They're not able to get the ball over the line. Just the one goal in 4.5 in the fourth chukker, halfway through the fourth chukker. Occitanie, France is not like them. On the attack down that far side. Made a foul, so Belgium again with control. The whole team stays back. Pancho sends him on. Has a little word over his shoulder to his brother Guiget. Nice shot of the Chantilly stables in the background there. From the spot then, Pancho sends it to the middle. His brother can't pick it up. And the whistle goes. So the ball came through here. It looked like Zavaleta probably, on the white horse, had probably claimed the line, and perhaps Guiget thought he could get in there and make his own play, but it was this white horse who got there first. Zavaleta then. Simon taking the hit this time. Ramiro pushing forward. Perhaps that's the change we were talking about. Simon might be dropping back a little bit more. Having to turn that on the near side. The terrier. Salva puts a lot of work in, but he can't get it past Ramiro. Under a lot of pressure is, though. Salva, he's been an absolute tireless workforce for the Belgian team. Slotting into this Animales team well. That's a nice pickup by Isabel. And she's played a good shot forward here for her Occitanie team as well. A nice one. Look at her go too. Quick horse. Isabel coming through beautifully, heading toward the goals. This is fantastic. Another great shot. Well done to her. Good work. Nice play toward the goal. Following it up still. Still pushing forward is Occitanie, France. They've got it in front of the goal. They need to get this one, I think. The sticks are up in the air, and they're asking for the whistle. The Belgian team are saying no foul. Well, yes, I mean, Salva, he might have come across that, in which case they'll give the goal, maybe even a penalty one. Salva, he's eager, he's diving around, going all over the place, that time a little bit too eager. So they've given away a penalty one, which is a deliberate or dangerous foul in front of the goal. And so not only do Occitanie France get the goal, but they start with a hit in from the halfway line rather than a throw. And could this be the start of the comeback which they so desperately need? Zavaleta brothers discuss the plan at the back. Again, Simon the one to take it. We'll watch where Ramiro goes. Down the ground it goes. Running onto it, though, is Elouan, and he's picked that up well. He lost his man. He found the space. It was a perfect drive down the middle of the field and a great finish by Elouan. Lovely shot there by Simon. Elouan slipping away from his man and taking it through the goal. Important goal. Look how things can change very, very quickly. Suddenly they're within to 2 goals, France Occitanie, and they would love to get one more before the end of the fourth. In it goes. Pancho, though, trying to claim back control. This little power play from Occitanie. He doesn't want that to go on long. Holds on to the possession there nicely. Still got it. That horse sat down beautifully. Oh, and he used quite a lot of skills to get it past the man. Then he sends it up, right up into the corner. Emsens, Gus Emsens is being ridden off by Isabel. Emsens checks out of that, doesn't get the tail he wanted. And Zavaleta on this grey horse, Simon, comes and picks it up out into the corner. He's got Ramiro behind him. Guiget to take on. He takes on Guiget and beats him. Now Salva and beats him. This grey horse is something special. Up onto the halfway line. Sends a nice shot up toward the front. And look who's there. Elouan to come and pick it up. This is beautiful, Polo. Front of the goal. Elouan finds the angle and scores. That might be the best goal of the tournament. One of the most beautiful to watch. That's for sure. Gorgeous stuff. Lovely teamwork. This is the Occitanie France team that we know and love so well. Beautiful pass up to Elouan. He did a lot. He was under some pressure by Salva. But it was a beautiful play on the way through there. That lovely grey horse of Zavaleta. It changed the game a few times in the final. And it might have just changed the game there too. We'll end Chukka number 4 at 5 goals to Belgium. 4 goals to France Occitanie. We'll be back. Don't go anywhere for Chukka number 5.
Siempre lo digo cuando que vengo a España, ¿no? Es un lugar para hacer mucho más que un mes.
And we're back in play for the very last Chukka here. With France, Occitanie have made quite a comeback. They're back to within 1 goal. Playing some outstanding polo. It's all been coming together. Pancho keen to stop this. Working hard and holding on to possession. Strong player is Pancho. Eventually, though, Zavaleta gets the better of him. Pancho gets the right off back on him, but can't pick up the near side. Oh, here we go. We're back in action here, and it's 6-4 to Belgium. Wow, apologies, guys. But Belgium now, have they done enough? In Chukka number 4. We still got a Chukka after this, of course. 5 Chukka match. Belgium leads by 2. Pancho from the back sends it to the front. Salva is there, doesn't pick that one up. Pancho's there, still got space behind. He doesn't get his goal shot off. Ramiro will as the whistle has blown. Well, Occitani coming down, claiming the line there. And they've got to hit the red corner. Bringing it in then, the Zavaleta boys. Ramiro at the back with his beautiful white-faced horse. Sends one up to the front. Isabel is there, but the ride-off from Salva comes off, and he's able to turn the ball all the way around. Doesn't lose it either on that turn. Now he comes into attack. He's got Pancho behind him. Leaves it for Pancho. Pancho sends it back up forward to Salva. There in the front is Emsons as well. This is great stuff from Belgium. Salva plays another shot toward the goal, leans out but gets hooked by Eluan. Good defense by him. And then Ramiro is able to turn it and get rid of it out to the right, across the front of this goal to Simon. He gets ridden up by Pancho. Backhand comes in from Emsons. It was a good one. But Ramiro for Occitani is first there for the backhand. Emson's coming alive now in this last chucker, but we do get a whistle there at the end. I think it's just time. They ran out of time in the end. I don't think there was a foul. I think it may have been time at the end there. We'll find out. No, we've got 3 minutes and 23 seconds. So we've still got half the chucker left. In the last chucker here, it's chucker 5. So we had a great game earlier on. Great Britain just got the win there. And it's very difficult to choose. I'm not sure who the MVP is going to be there. It's a difficult one. Both teams played brilliantly as a team. So, from the back line, or from the spot, rather, Zavaleta and Occitani. They need to get 2 goals in 3 minutes in order to go into an extra chucker. Ramiro, they'd rather just get 3 and be done with it. Ramiro sends that one up forward to Simon. He can't pick up the bouncing ball. It's left behind. And Pancho has read the play and escaped his man and got plenty of time to turn it around there. Swinging in to come in for the steal was Ramiro. But Pancho managed to hold on to it. Has a look behind him, then spanks the under the next shot. It's come off a horse. That won't be allowed. I think Simon, yeah, he's going to ask for the penalty there. But, yeah, hitting people, horses, is not allowed, and they're tightening up on that, the umpires. So Occitani still within a chance here. It'll be their ball, I imagine. And, well, like I said, they need to get 2 goals. A loss is not the end of the world. Still, their hopes and dreams of winning the tournament are alive. You can lose your first game as long as you win just about everything else. You never know. These teams might meet each other again in the later stages. Okay, so they need a good plan here. Occitani. They've all had a bit of a chat. And then so Simon and Occitani have a good chance here. The flag is up. That's a big important goal. They've still got a chance to win this tournament now. Great play, lovely pass in up from Simon. It was Eluan who tucked it. Eluan, nice finish by him. So these 2 goalers have been doing a lot of work. The whole team has been instrumental, and it's a 1-goal game. This tournament is so close. Here we are on the boards. Pancho. Okay, here we are. And we're back. Just getting to grips with the new tech. And it's 6-5 with just under 1 minute to play. Occitani. Sorry, just under 2 minutes. 1 minute 50 seconds. Occitani to take a hit deep down in their own half. Two brothers taking a time their breath, and they need to make a plan and execute that plan. Nice shot of a horse resting in the paddocks nearby. I wonder if that is even a Grassfields logo, potentially. Correct me if I'm wrong. So, brand. So here we go. This is it then. 2 minutes of polo left. 1 goal in it in this important qualification stage game. Zavaleta at the back for Occitani. Guiget, McLaughlin waits with Simon. Simon goes to the shot, then holds on to it. Ramiro comes and supports him. Nice little back pass for Ramiro, and he strains it up toward the goal. This is looking good. Ramiro, little roll of the wrist, a chip shot up over the top into the danger zone. It's sitting right there, and it's cleared by Salva. Wow, that was right in front of the goal. The backhand comes in, and the flag goes up. Oh my word, we've got another even game in the last chukker. Wow. So what happened there? That clearance shot, and then the backhand fired it straight through. Incredible scenes here. And 6 goal all. What a comeback from Occitanie, France. It took them a while to find their form, but now Elouan winning the line out, taking it out toward the boards, under the neck shot, right out toward the sides as Pancho comes in, keeps an eye on him, make sure he doesn't do anything too threatening. Keeps him out on the side. Now he went for the shot. I think he may have got a deflection again off the horse, which the umpires were very quick to blow. Yeah, don't think Pancho was crossing in front. I think he was just there and got hit. Well, that was, again, quite just a small mistake like that could prove to be costly. With 30 seconds to go and an extra chukker if needed. Oh, Pancho only just sneaks past his man there, but he's still got it. Takes it forward, sends it up. Who's there? Any Animales to finish it off? Salva, he's in Animale. Animale leaves it behind though. Ramiro's able to turn it. Clock is ticking away now as Occitanie France are back on the attack. They've got Isabel up at the front. If Elouan can get the pass up to him, but he's under a lot of pressure. Don't think he's going to get the shot away. He didn't manage to, and is still sitting there in the red shirt, still come pushing through. Still in possession. Ramiro sends it up to the front, but they've stopped there at the end of chukker number 5. Full time is over. Overtime is coming. They will go back, have another team talk. They'll talk to the grooms, pick out the best horses they want with the most energy left, and they'll come back for golden goal. If you want to go to the fridge, grab a drink or a cup of tea, we're going to be back here in a few minutes, ready for the golden goal here at Chantilly Polo Club Nations Polo Cup, Polo Nations Cup 2025.
Vous savez pourquoi j'aime vivre ici? Parce que j'aime ses habitants. J'aime les soutenir avec mon livret. Et j'aime donner 1 euro chaque mois à un projet et voir ma banque en donner autant. J'aime voir s'élever les nouvelles entreprises près de chez moi. J'aime voir arriver à maturité les initiatives locales qui nous régalent. J'aime voir que l'on prend soin des êtres qui nous sont chers. Des solutions concrètes et solidaires existent pour soutenir ceux qui se mobilisent près de chez moi. J'aime mon territoire.
Argentines, I think, they play a key role in the British season. They are managers of clubs, they train teams, they are part of teams.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, for our second golden goal of the day. 2 out of 2. It doesn't get more exciting than this. I love the golden goals. Let's see, what have we got? Who's going to do it? Ball goes in. And Simon Zavaleta wins the line out. Turns it around toward the goal. Sends one up forward. Who's there to pick it up? Well, Emzens does well, but he's shown a bit too much of it here. To Elawan. Elawan doesn't get hold of it, but Salva, what can he do? Can he tuck it inside? Good work. Hustling in for the steal is Zavaleta on the grey horse. Takes a shot under the... Not getting the angle. And Pancho, again, solid from the back. Playing a bit like Pierre-Henry did for the Great British team. Sends that one up forward across the front. Not getting far. Golden goal, remember. Next goal wins. Guiget, can he get rid of it? Can he find Emsons? Gus now with some speed, but well defended by Isabel. And the ball goes over the back. Over the side, sorry. 6 goals all in the 6th. Ball is dropped. Simon takes it. Ramiro on the grey runs forward for the pass. Gus McLaughlin waits. There's the pass for Ramiro on the grey. Salva comes in and pushes him with a smart ride-off. Then tries to get the backhand. Still got the possession, though. Oh, stolen by Ramiro. Ramiro in a big ride-off with Guiget. Pancho coming in to help his bro. But Simon's got the possession. This is what they've got to be careful when the Zavaleta brothers start truck and trailering like this. This is where it gets risky. There's a good under the neck shot. And Delawan can't reach out. The defense is strong by Salva. Emsons with a great open backhand. Picking it up, though, is Ramiro claiming the line. He's got his stick up. Coming in is Emsons, but Ramiro had the line. He'd been fouled already. They had to give him that last shot. And Emsons, well, it was bad luck on him. Emson was all right, but because of the foul earlier on, with Guiget getting stuck, that meant Emsons couldn't come in and make that play. They had to let Occitani play it. I think they have got a 30-yard penalty, Occitani. They trailed the whole game and they've pulled it back. Very similar to the game we saw early on where Great Britain pulled it back all the way through the game. Occitani, France have done so as well. Their first game of the tournament, both teams, Occitani, France, when they started, they weren't that team accuracy as as we knew they could, and then each chucker went past. Occitani, France got better and better, and those two boys, when they start going to truck and trailer with Elua and the front, it's a very strong team, and they've earned themselves a penalty to win their first game of the Nations Cup, the champions of last year. Ramiro to take it. Oh, 100%. Here we go. So, game over. You can see there the France Occitanie team together as a unit. They really did well there. As you can see, they trailed throughout until the fifth chuck. Very few chuckers. Second half, the fourth, the fifth, and then of course they got that goal in the sixth. So that with just the one goal in it, 4 field goals. Belgium 5, 4 throw-ins once, and well, Belgium 1. 8 from France, 11 from Belgium. France got 3 out of their 4, and Belgium got 1 out of their 2 and didn't hit the corners. So Belgium, they had their chances with the penalty spot off goals. France Occitanie, though, looked very, very classy throughout and just got that sort of precision to where the Polo worked, and they thank you very much from around the world. I appreciate it, and we look taking you through these games